The Grey Tempest has arrived, and so has the cavalry in the form of the fallen empire next door. The High Dominion is set to use this reprieve to further bolster our forces, while preparing to push into and hold the terminal egress. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Galactic Paragons in our High Dominion 2 series. So one thing I'm going to do before I even unpause here is I got a suggestion that I want to try an action and see whether or not it pans out. Don't know whether it will, but we're going to try it. So I'm replacing the energy weapons I had on the Noranus-class Corvette with a different type of weapon. Now, the first star order is upgrading, so I can't actually do that right now. Damn it. Hang on. Yeah, until these upgrades are done, I can't actually do that. But we can go ahead and let some time pass. Again, we've been given a bit of a reprieve here. Let me take a moment to potentially reclaim some territory as well. Where are my construction ships? I already have some on the way. Very good. Anything else that I can build with this? Not really at the moment. Okay. So it's only a matter of time until they start coming through the other L-gate. I was going to say wormhole, but the other L-gate, and that's a little bit of an issue. So we need to make sure that we continue to build these defenses up. I've given the order to upgrade all these platforms, but obviously we have more work that needs to be done here, getting these done.
Vessels upgraded.
Because that station probably still will not be able to hold its own against a Grey Tempest shoal. All right, I don't know what you are, but you're 6 corvettes that are just sitting nowhere. Alright, I won't delete them because they might need to be merged with another fleet, but that's a little bit annoying. Alright, so these fleets are upgrading. Let's take a look here. Maybe it's... Yeah, maybe it's you guys. Okay, so we're going to send the sixth Star Order to go merge with the 2nd Star Order. You've completed the modifications to the Sundrians. Nice. Well, let's make sure that all of the Sundrians actually finished changing that. They did. Now, the Numerians cannot be edited, unfortunately. Just looking at who has the most pops. Yeah, the Numerians can't be edited. The Malavites are the ones that are, like, the most obvious. Yeah, those are both leader penalties that I don't need to worry about. Yeah, and I can't edit you either, interestingly enough. I do have an extra trait point, though, so I could give you something more. So we could reduce the housing that these pops take up, for example. Or reduce the consumer goods upkeep that those pops take up. That's actually quite tempting, given that we have a consumer goods shortage at the moment. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's create the template, apply it, and that'll take 7 months to finish. Okay, so we're waiting on these upgrades. We have some reinforcing to do as well. And then hopefully these ships, once the upgrades are done, I will make some changes. And we'll have to run some of the ships through upgrades again. What's this? ADS Ka Rodanus was forced to return to Trappist from Eunuch. You are all going to die. I cannot wait to just... I'm going to annihilate the Coalition of Drell War for what they're doing. Like, I'm so angry that they're being such opportunist mother... It's such crap.
Vessels upgraded.
Like, you have been nothing but spineless backstabbers for the entire series. And you're going to pay the price with your lives, your very existence. You'll be wiped from the face of the galaxy, and I will take joy in doing so. Let's go ahead and build these stations here. Now, I do have the opportunity to build a new station. I'm going to need to buy some alloys to make it happen. But I can buy alloys right now, that's the thing. Let's go ahead and get that order. Because I don't assume that I'm just going to have the ability to keep doing this. Alright. Schlarg, what can you do? Yep, more industrial districts. Good. Karthasht. Yep, let's go ahead and upgrade your central building, and we can do the same here fairly easily. Oh man, I cannot wait to annihilate them. Alright, so unfortunately, we can't just travel. See, I'm tempted to just attack them right now. I'm tempted to just be like, you know what? You're done. You're done. I'm going to declare war on you right now and just end you. But our ability to do that with the Great Tempest threatening is highly limited. So I'm going to try and be wise.
Technology secured.
What's this? Mining station output plus 10%. Good. Kinetic battery. We need that yesterday. Let's go ahead and research that, because honestly, our fight with Great Tempest could come down to that. How is the rest of the galaxy doing with the Great Tempest? Do I have any information on where they are? Alright, so there's a Tempest Shoal over here messing with these guys. This is controlled by the Spyran Nation, which is... Okay, so they're losing territory over here, but it looks like they're already kind of embroiled in a conflict, because they're... Look at... This border gore is atrocious. The other side of the galaxy is just pure chaos. We've managed to at least have some semblance of order so far. Okay. No one is actively upgrading at the moment, so this is my opportunity. Let's go to the ship designer, and let's see about actually changing over to plasma cannons. Save. Okay. And then here we can do... I don't know. I'm not going to change anything about those, because eventually we're going to need to reconvert like everything back. Okay, so on the destroyers as well, I can go ahead and put plasma cannons here too. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. On the destroyers and on the corvettes, I'm going to leave everything the same on the cruisers and the battleships and see how this goes. Let's give the order to upgrade all three of those. It's not going to change any of the existing patrol fleets, which is fine. And hopefully those upgrades won't take too long to go through. We also do need to finish rebuilding those fleets.
Species modified.
All right, nice. So we still have a consumer goods shortage at the moment. That I'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send my fleets not straight back to the black hole, because that would be dangerous. But I'm going to send them right, like, to Galaman. So they're at least traveling part of the way. And of course, we do have reinforcements on the way for these. Minor administrative sanctions. Okay. That's fine. Every law that you institute now, I can use to mess with you later. So let's go. It's fine. Alright, the first star order is upgrading in the Sin station, or in the Sin system.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Okay, we've queued that up, and you're all going to Galaman. I want you to go to Galaman as well. And we just need to make it into the L-Gate before anyone else does. Because the truth is, another empire might already be kind of poking around in there, and I want to make sure I get a construction ship in as soon as possible. Oh wait, hang on. You should be upgraded. So there's an unupgraded ship. Alright, good. You're able to use the TU station, which is right next door to Sin. What are you building? Okay. Wait. Why are you sitting at 0%? I'm very confused. Oh, okay, so you do have some upgrades. Who else needs to... okay. I'm not sure why that took so long to kick in, but now it's actually going through.
Vessels upgraded.
That was a little bit odd. All right, good. So the first Star Order is already at full strength.
Technology secured.
I'm going to go ahead and send them to the Navogi black hole. What technology was just secured? Tachyon sensors. Of course, we just got a sensor upgrade that's going to force me to re-upgrade all of my ships again. Isn't it hilarious how every time you have to deal with a mid-tier threat like this, whether it's the Great Khan or the Great Tempest, or, you know, even if you're trying to do something to fight off the Unbidden, like a bunch of technologies arrive in sequence that force you to constantly go back and upgrade if you want to be fully ready for the fight. It gets a little bit ridiculous at times. I do need to get experimental subspace navigation. It's a bit of a trivial technology at the moment, but I'll go for it. Alright, so I'm going to give the order for the third Star Order to upgrade as well, and they are going to return, it looks like, to the Sin Station, which is what they should have been doing all along. There was a question of, you know, maybe they're going back to their home station, but these two don't have home bases set. Only the first Star Order is set to the Sin Station. But it used to be, in Stellaris, that ships would go to the nearest shipyard for upgrades. So that's why I've been so indignant, like, why are you going all the way back to Wayford? And I think the logic has been updated. A ruler election. Nice, we can elect a Turian as the leader. Which, I'm not going to lie, I kind of like the idea of having him as the leader. He's the robot Sundrian. This is also a suggestion that came through in the comments, and I really liked it. So let's go ahead and do that. The Turian is now our leader. Open council position. So we need a grand storyteller now. A happiness boost would be good. Leader experience gain would also be good right now. Yeah, let's have Merc, Daughter of Jerk, take over as Grand Storyteller. Because this Eye for Talent leader trait will help all of our leaders. Holy crap, words. It'll help every single one of our leaders with whether they're fighting on the ground, fighting in space, whether they're in a science ship, they'll all level up a little bit faster as a result. Ugh.
Construction complete.
Been way too busy today. I cannot brain. I has the dumb. Alright, so second Star Order is still needing upgrades. That's another thing that baffles me, is like you give the order to upgrade ships, and then they finish upgrading, and they immediately have another upgrade available. And it's not because the technology finished. It's like, what are you doing? Also, I can still buy more here. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's wait until that's done. Meanwhile, what can I do here? Let's go ahead and give the order to upgrade all of those. Trappist is ready. So let's get some platforms built first. Ka Itnus. There we go. So that's all 6 that can be built. So now it's just a matter of gun battery, torpedo battery, followed by defense grid supercomputer. And then if I buy just a little bit more, I can queue up the upgrade to the next level. I want Trappist to be able to defend itself. Does look like we have a ship on the way to claim Sezutov. So if we can get Sezutov, at least that would be positive. Because we have a world there that we've spent money on to terraform. I'd be really annoyed if anyone else got it first. Alright, so all of these fleets are upgrading at the Sin Station. Mainly for sensor upgrades, which are trivial in the grand scheme, but I'll take it.
Station under attack.
Are you kidding me? Right now. You're going to give me pirates.
Vessels upgraded.
You see? See what just happened? I needed to go in and upgrade them more. Stellaris, you're getting on my nerves today, man. Oh my god. Let's see.
Upgraded. Technology secured.
I normally try to restrain that frustration, but not today. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go for code breaking, because I don't want to research something that's going to make me upgrade my ships again. Okay, so... Now, the third Star Order is ready, so let's send them to take care of the pirates. And deal with them there. And then we can send the other two fleets down to the Navogi Black Hole. Grey Tempest has been surprisingly quiet this episode. They're probably wreaking havoc elsewhere.
Vessels upgraded.
Okay, so we got that system back, at least. Let's build that. Build that research station, and also, yes, go ahead and build that hyper relay, please.
0G mining platform disrupted.
Alright, so they're messing with my economy in there. The Coalition of Jarell War laid claims. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's real cute. Keep laying claims. See how that works out for you. I'll see you on the battlefield.
Spaceport under attack.
Alright. Alright, those are the pirates. It's fine. The Coalition of Jarell War has opened their borders! Oh my god, screw you. I'll close my borders to you. They probably have done that because they realize what they've done. They just claimed a system where the Grey Tempest can just swarm in and wreck them nonstop. They're like, oh, will you help us? No, we won't. We've seen what happens when we help you. So no, we will not be helping you. Good luck. Alright, we still have a consumer goods shortage, by the way. Which is less than ideal. I love how, like, we do have a ton of additional... we just have a lot of energy surplus at the moment, so that's nice at least. And it looks like I can upgrade some of my civilian industries. I just need to be careful with how much I do it. Alright, Yawenbeck. Yeah. Actually, are there any rare resources here? No, not just yet. Alright, well, here's a clear opportunity. Kart Hasht. We can get some more civilian goods going there. We'll do an Autoton monument there. Okay. So the first Star Order is finally completely done. We're going to send them down to the Navogi Black Hole. It won't take long to travel. Second Star Order has upgrades yet again. Third Star Order is on the way to take care of those pirates, which came out of nowhere. Rudely. I'm so amused that the Coalition of Jarell War was like, hey, open borders, come help us. No. No. Not going to do that. Not even a little bit. New Bertog. What do we have here? How is our new capital doing? Yeah, we aren't quite at the right level of things we need to be at. Also, it seems like we are struggling a little bit with law and order, so let's go ahead and install precinct houses before we develop a problem there. Using silent drones and tractor beams, we were able to successfully collect, analyze, and study unsuspecting Super Screk individuals and return them to their dwellings. Unfortunately, the tractor beams had an unexpected effect on the Super Skrek's physiology. After being returned to their homes, the specimens started suffering from boils, rashes, and uncontrollable sneezing, experiencing a total dissolution of their outer tissue layers within 3 hours from their return. The mysterious skin-dissolving illness has already become a national health emergency, and autopsies will doubtlessly reveal proof of external tampering. Increase tractor beam power and test them on the natives. So we gained some tech progress on flash coolant. and the Skrek will become more aware of us. That's what we're going to do. We have not really cared about hiding ourselves
Spaceport under attack.
this entire time. What are you doing? Oh, I see what you're doing. The third Star Order turned around and was going to try and use the L gate to get back to where it needed to go. The second Star Order needs upgrades again. I think what's happening, I think the answer is that I'm ordering... You done? Thank you. I'm ordering replacement ships that are not upgraded, and then they get there and they need to be upgraded because they've arrived and joined the fleet. I think that's what's happening. But I wish that, like, if you had upgrades underway and other ships that hadn't been upgraded yet arrived to a fleet that was upgrading, that had been given the order to upgrade, which, by the way, the game uses that label, that it says this fleet is upgrading. So just if you have new ships join a fleet that's upgrading, tell those ships to get in line to upgrade. It's not... That's what confuses me. Like, why wouldn't that be part of the code? There might be an explanation. So it's a rhetorical question. Well, it's not a rhetorical question. It's a genuine question, but it's definitely not something I'm just saying to express frustration. I do want to know the answer because it seems like a fairly straightforward fix. So if there's not a good explanation, let's go ahead and change that. That would be fantastic. Contraband seized on cart. Nice. All right, so I got some consumer goods. Don't really care. Just trying to get these fleets upgraded as soon as possible while dealing with pirates, which I don't have time to deal with. At least it seems like the Grey Tempest is laying low so far.
Spaceport under attack.
Yes, I know I'm super salty this episode. I am. The coalition of Drell War is the main culprit, to be honest. Yeah, let's do civilian industries on Schlarg. I find the opportunism of the Stellaris AI, especially when it's an AI that's done specifically what that one has done in this game.
Technology secured.
It's highly annoying. Fleet command limit plus 20. Nice. Let's go ahead and research that final tile blocker text. We've been sitting on it forever and a day. Alright, so the third Star Order should get to those pirates in a year.
Vessels upgraded.
We literally don't have time. Alright, so I'm really curious what's going to happen if I send some ships through here. So I'm going to get a construction ship in there too. Let's get a couple of construction ships, why not? And then we have a science ship, I think, here. I'm going to have you come through and finish exploring in there. Now, in theory, since you're cloaked, I don't want to send the science ship in undefended, because if the Grey Tempest can detect the cloaking device, then that scientist would just be dead. And that would suck. And I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Alright, fleet's already at full strength. Good. Well, not at full strength yet, but it's arriving.
Spaceport under attack.
Okay, we have a leader level up. Grand Storyteller. So they're currently governing Casalo. Worker pop resource output. Yeah, let's just do that. Efficient staffing. General upgrade. Wegri, you are, looks like, ready for some new stuff. Let's go ahead and did I not repair you? Yeah, repair. And then repair the gene clinic as well. And then those structures should work. Cure fast. So you can see that, like, it's kind of obvious we're finally getting a little bit of an economic boom while dealing with the Grey Tempest. It's hilarious. Alright, I don't need to upgrade that, but I will upgrade the research building. Yep, more research labs there, and also that's an obvious opportunity. Actually, yeah, let's cancel the research labs for now because we'll get to those later. What we need right now there are civilian industries. We've got a bunch of planets without any civilian industry on them, which is very strange. Yeah, so Trappist Prime apparently my colonies in Trappist like just got annihilated and like they're restarted from the beginning. No, Casalo is still good. So maybe these are both just new colonies that happen to just start. Just terrible timing. Welcome to your new home. We'd like to introduce you to our new friends, the Grey Tempest. Have a nice life. I mean death. Because that's more or less how that went. This entire sector of space has just been a very unfortunate place to live from the very beginning of this series.
Secured.
You would not want to move there for retirement. Would not be a fun way to live your golden years. So let's go for the civilian replicate complexes, because need to keep an eye on that. Also, it seems like we actually are going deeper into the shortage here, which is kind of obnoxious, but hopefully some of the new buildings we've just queued up, which are finishing right now, will help with that.
Spaceport under attack.
What's this? Spaceport under attack, where? Death merchants. Oh, these are the pirates. Okay. All right, so our Keeper of the Vaults. Inquisitor. Research speed plus 2%. Yeah, and more research alternatives. Heck yeah. That is my favorite of the options we've seen. Okay, so are these ships ready to go through? Yeah, you still need to fully repair up. All right, this station at least is looking a little bit better in a lot of ways. Let's go ahead and get those upgrades done.
Vessels upgraded.
So, if I were to send you through the L gate as enhanced fleets with admirals, what would happen? We've been waiting the entire episode for this. I was going to say the entire series. In some ways we have. Pause for a moment. New tradition available. Kind of a big deal, this one. Let's go ahead and select psionics.
Council agenda available.
Mind over matter. I'm not going to read through the whole thing. We now are latent psionic. And let's remind ourselves, especially for those of you who are newer around here, what that means. Additional physics research from jobs and more unity. So that's for every single Sundrian pop right away, which is phenomenal. And I'm quite happy about it. Now this is interesting. So this template existed that I could have modified. The other one, however, could not have been modified. I can't change their planet preference yet, the Yield Conan, but that's something I might do in the future. All right, wait, was I not able to go through? I thought I had just given the order for them to go through. Okay, good. They went through. All right, so now we are once again facing some forces of the terminal egress. I don't have my full complement here, but I want to see how they do with the upgrades. Let's see how this goes. Speed 1.
Attacking
Hold on.
enemy vessels.
Let's go ahead and send this upgrade, and that one as well. That's not looking very promising. Yeah, that's...
Spaceport under attack.
I don't like what I'm seeing there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. It's happening again. Despite the fact that I changed everything. Ah, we're losing. Alright. And is this the Fallen Empire? No, this is the Spyran Nation. Coming in to get their butts kicked with me. Alright, retreat. retreat. Death of a great leader. Our great Admiral Jark, daughter of Gak, has passed away at the age of 89 while in service to our empire. The people clamor for a memorial service to honor this leader's contribution to the High Dominion of Syndar. A grand event will give everyone closure. Erect an appropriate memorial. Your strength will be remembered. Great. What was the point? What was the point of doing all of those upgrades if the same result? I mean, that was less combat than the previous one. Like, I feel like my initial fleets did better. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and research this tile blocker. We're at the 30-minute mark for the episode. We're a few minutes shy of when I would typically end, but I'm going to go ahead and stop because this has been a frustrating episode, mainly on account of the Coalition of Drellwar, but now, like, I went in to kind of test the waters, and I feel like I got my ass kicked worse there than the first time. So just need to do a little bit more research. The suggestion that I got, that did not pan out at all. So I'm going to have to just figure stuff out on my own and take a beat just to come back and be a little bit more productive next episode, because I want to put this one out because I don't want to waste a recording, but I also don't want to spin my wheels. So going to stop here, collect some thoughts, figure out what I need to do next, and go from there. I wish I'd had this one there with them to fight, but I don't feel like with all the upgrades I did that it should have been necessary. That was just 2 of their forces, and then a 3rd one that showed up, I think. I've done this before. It's just been a really long time, and the combat mechanics have been updated. They did their combat overhaul about a year ago or so. So it's like, what's changed about fighting the Grey Tempest? You know, on top of just trying to remember the things that you need to do and interpret the information correctly. So we'll have to look into that and get to the bottom of it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.